This is Unit 4, Week 3, question number 5. Why was Andrew Johnson impeached? First of all, A, the Tenure of Office Act. Congress didn't like President Johnson. They liked Lincoln's cabinet, though, that he inherited. So they passed a law that said he can't fire any of his cabinet members without the approval of Congress. Just like according to the Constitution, if I'm nominated to be Secretary of State by the President, the Senate has to confirm my appointment. So they're saying the Senate also has to confirm any removals. The intent was so that he'd be stuck with a cabinet that was more in tune with the liking of the radical Republicans, the Republicans who wanted more serious reforms to the South before they rejoined. Johnson violated this by firing his Secretary of War, Edwin M. Stanton, who was in charge of Reconstruction because of the military rule in the South. To the Republicans in Congress who wanted more adamant reform, so-called radical Republicans, this meant that Johnson was trying to get rid of the guy that would carry out their policies. And it was a violation of the Constitution. So they drew up 11 articles of impeachment, the most significant one of which was that he violated the Tenure of Office Act, which might have been unconstitutional itself. It doesn't say anywhere that in the Constitution that the president's appointments have to be confirmed and confirmed before they can be fired. So it was the law itself is constitutionally questionable. Anyway, the House of Representatives drew up articles of impeachment, voted by a majority. They went over to the Senate. The Senate held the trial, first president to be impeached. But it takes 2/3 supermajority in the Senate. They failed by one vote to get the majority required to convict him and remove him from office. So he stayed in office, but as a severely weakened president. Very similar to what will happen to Bill Clinton years later, when the majority of the Senate votes to convict, but not by 2/3. And both of them are political punishments of a president that the majority in Congress doesn't like. And that's it from some guy in a low hot print shirt.